Hey, what's up? Gary here. You want to learn more about the Pandora power amp pedal from Lichtlaerm Audio? Let's go check it out. All right, let's dive right in and start talking about the Lichtlaerm Audio 60-watt Pandora power amp pedal. This thing is awesome. If you're looking to build a flight rig or taking a power amp that's small enough to practically fit in your pocket, or if you got an existing tube amp set up and maybe even looking to do stereo effects or even a dry wet rig, I think this is going to be for you. Let's go check out some of the features. All right, so let's break down some of the ways that I think the Pandora power amp pedal differs from other solid state power amps that are out there. First and foremost, it's the power anywhere, anyhow. It's able to run on 12 to 24 volts, and it doesn't care about polarity or AC/DC power, it just works. And that's the rectifier circuit and power filtering doing some heavy lifting there to give you flexibility no matter what your setup is. Unlike most solid state amps, the Pandora is tailored towards analog setups. It features a built-in analog impedance curve approximation and a negative feedback loop with presence and depth controls, just like you'd have in a real tube amp. That means you can really be ready to amplify your favorite pedals, EQ, distortion setup, or even just plug your guitar straight into it. Now you can use a digital modular in front of this pedal, but you're going to lack on a little bit of the warmth and the way that circuitry is going to operate versus a full analog setup. A note on power, so you get 60 watts at 8 ohms or 30 watts at 16 ohms, which makes this thing plenty loud. In fact, I think if you're miking up a cab and sending to front of house, you can easily hang over top of a drummer using just this power amp pedal. Next, tone and control. Controls are master volume, presence, and depth, giving everything you need to be able to sculpt your tone as you would find on most any solid-state amps. That's thanks to the TPA3118 chip at the core of the Pandora, and that's providing you efficient amplification with support circuitry to buffer, shape, and preamp your signal. A note on practical features. So I think the Pandora is really good at keeping things simple but effective. One thing I absolutely love is the mute foot switch. It's super handy in live setup scenarios. If you have to do any changes to your cabling and your signal chain, you can totally mute that so you don't have any pops or anything happening when you're removing things or adding them back into the input chain. And another great thing, and I've already touched upon this earlier, but I really have to call this out again, is stereo wet dry flexibility. If you're looking to create a stereo rig or you're looking to do a wet dry rig using splitters and stereo effects, this is bar none one of the cheapest ways to be able to pull that off and have a great sound doing it. All right, now it's actually time to play through the Pandora so you can hear what it's like. So here's my signal chain. I'm going to be playing my Valiant Jupiter with passive pickups and putting directly into the Pandora. I'm running the Pandora on 24 volt, so you're going to get that 60 watt overhead at 8 ohms, okay? And my output is going to a Gens Benz cabinet with Eminence Swamp Thing speakers mic'd with a Shure 57. I also have another Shure 57 to be able to do a little bit of a mic blend from the room as well. So let's go check it out. All right, so let's focus on cleans with the Pandora. I'm going to run my guitar straight through the input without any preamps or anything else here. And I'm simply going to leave the level where it is. I have it as loud as I can stand it in the room right now. It sounds fantastic, but you're not going to really hear level differences all that much translating through the video. So I'm going to leave level where it is. I'm just going to turn the presence and depth knobs a few times while playing some chords and just have you be able to hear what the presence and depth does shaping a tone when you're just hearing a guitar, okay? All right, now it's time to put the Pandora through its paces with some distortion. I'm going to be using a Lichtlaerm Audio Medusa distortion pedal in front of the input of the Pandora with the identical signal chain otherwise that you just heard me play through on the cleans. During that mix of a song, I'm going to drop out the drums and the bass and a couple of the layers and just show you the isolated audio coming directly from the Shure 57 on the cabinet. And then I'm going to bring back in the mix and have you be able to hear the full picture of a riff song. There you have it. That's a wrap on the Lichtlaerm Audio Pandora Power Amp pedal. The guys at Lichtlaerm, Daniel specifically, are killing it with these pedals. I love each and every one of them. I hate to sound like a fanboy, but I truly am, and it's because they're great quality. They sound amazing. They do exactly what they say they do, plus. And I think that this amp is perfect for anyone that's looking for a small analog rig or a fly rig, or to get into stereo at a relatively decent cost. This is the pedal you want. Any comments, questions, please leave them below. I always want to hear from you on that. And until next time, I'll see ya.